Well, well, well. Welcome back to another live stream. And, playing Starfield again. Yep. Now, I'm just simply gonna try and enjoy myself, and most likely not to commentate on much of anything. So, yeah. Let's get right back into this. I'm gonna sit back and relax. I'm probably not even gonna have live chat open solely because I don't think anyone's gonna be watching or messaging. Where are we? Yep, back to the grind. Activities. Talk to Sergeant Yumi again. Because apparently I work part-time as the UC security. Check on him later. Talk to him and talk to the bartender at Viewport. Back to the grind. Oh, that's applying for a job. Let's complete some of these jobs. Let's go and talk to that person. Oh, you people? Oh, you just vanished. Alright, the spaceport. I really should change my controller. Ah, the viewport.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
I suppose.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Actually, I grew up here in New Atlantis.
Oh, yeah? And yet here we are, only just meeting for the first time. Tell you what, as a hometown boy, I'll give you one on the house. Let me know if there's anything
Oh.
you can do.
Okay. Yeah, I heard any rumors
Bit of a slow
lately?
news day around here. Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of
Yep.
Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me.
Wow.
Sure, they ran a couple
know,
of
right?
stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell.
Yeah, I guess. Business seems to be booming for you, right?
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this
Really?
place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Yo. Well, I have to give this a try. Wait. Well, wait, what? Depends on what's in it, though.
Well, at the moment, it's what's not in it that's an issue right now. I don't have everything for the recipe. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security
Oh,
got
wow.
wind, and the whole
Well,
lot
that's
was
tough.
confounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Yeah. Sounds like the sort of thing that could drive one to drink.
Very clever of you. Your parents must be so proud. And really,
I know, right?
I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Why does that have an ominous tone to it?
I mean, doing something about this won't exactly be on the straight and narrow, will it?
Well, it sure sounds like you need a helping hand.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend
All
could
right.
possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You,
True.
with me on this?
I mean, who do I need to kill? Yeah, I mean, who do you
What?
need to?
Come
Who do I
on,
need to
no.
kill?
I'm already uncomfortable with this whole thing. Don't go making jokes like that.
Who said it
Seriously,
was a joke?
can you help me with this or not?
Yeah, just tell me where to point and I'll shoot.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
That's so cruel. Uh, yeah, no hostages. Well, there goes my
This is
idea.
hardly a life or death situation. Some light breaking and entering at worst, right?
Yeah. How do I get what you
I'm
need?
obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages.
Well, real quick, well,
Like
you
I
tried
said,
already.
I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to
Okay.
an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlantis Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh? I know
Do you
few
have
things,
any
but not
information to go
much.
off of?
The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship
Well,
decks
I
over there
guess I
might
should
also
talk
be
to
able get
Yumi.
it. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
worry, I'll
worried.
figure something
I'm
out.
annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Yeah. Well,
Stop by
I'll see you in a
anytime.
bit. Wait. Nah. Alright. Yumi.
Hello.
So that there, my destination. Yep, I just need to know where Yumi disappeared to. There we go. Yeah, I mean, technically, I work part-time as UC security. So maybe I can get an access card.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite part-time security officer.
Yep, that'd be me. I forgot my name, sorry. How do I check my character's name? No idea. Doesn't matter.
Crime
Anyway.
has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale.
Yeah, I've got a friend who needs something from storage at the spaceport.
Yeah, we all got friends who need things, but we've also got rules and regulations, and I'm not going to bend them. Your friend can file a request like everyone else.
Well, anyway, yeah, how are the day operations going?
It's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. How hard could your job be? Well, safety doesn't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work and a lot of people.
Yep, I bet. I'm looking for work if you have any, though.
Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is,
Oh boy.
he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps.
Alright. Yeah, why did you leave without identifying the assailant?
Men like him aren't very generous with their time. They want you to solve a case without ever having to lift a finger themselves. Not that he'd be much of a witness, given that he was still half drunk when he got here, and somehow even more so when he left. Sorry,
Oh boy.
wrong word. Rich people don't get drunk, they get inebriated. Which is another way of saying highly unreliable.
I bet. Yeah, I can do that
Good.
for you.
Report back here when the matter's resolved.
Got it. You know, what's Don's
A
Roost?
restaurant over in the residential district. Caters to a
Okay.
very fancy clientele. It's the kind of place where folks come in different sizes, depending on the food.
Yeah, anything else I should know about this case?
According to the patron, the ring is valuable, but if I had to guess, not for sentimental reasons. Normally, when someone loses a valuable keepsake, they're heartbroken. The way this guy was acting, it's almost as if he lost a wallet full of creds.
Oh boy.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Okay. Nope. I'll be back. First, I think I should get in uniform. So I'd just head back here then. Prison cells.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor, huh? Mothers, am I right?
Yep. I get you. I get you. Who we got back here?
I desire no company. Leave.
Okay. Crook. You don't got much people back here. Oh, I got a message from a friend. I got no idea what he's talking about. Really? Oh, it probably doesn't matter. If my controller will not do that.
Yeah?
Alright, let's get on with it. Two, three, four, hop, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that took a lot of energy. Residential district. You know. Sorry about that. All my friends posted something in our group chat. And the controller being stupid again.
So tired lately, but I went to the clinic. They said
Ah, here we
Don't
go.
say.
The fancy people place. I do not look the part at all. Anywho.
All of our signature dishes are unique to the Roost. You won't find anything like them anywhere else.
Okay. Let's sit down here. I'm here and I mean business.
There is simply no parallel to the food you will find here. One taste, and I'm sure you'll agree.
You know, I'm here about the fight that happened here at your restaurant.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio have been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats.
These two men dined together?
Oh, yes, quite often. They had a usual table over in the far corner, with all the traditional accoutrements. Music, candles, wine. You see where I'm going with this. But this time the two had barely sat down before the argument got heated. Thankfully, security stepped in before anyone got hurt.
Do you know anything about a stolen wedding ring?
I wasn't witness to any theft, and both men were wearing rings, if I recall correctly.
Alright, thank you. Can you describe the patrons?
Well, the one who stayed with UC Security, Octavio, is a shorter man, handsome and refined. His favorite menu item is the Saint, I believe. The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, slender gentleman with a French accent. Excellent tipper, well-mannered, but a bit hot-tempered.
You know, I need to find one of the patrons involved. Apparently he stole
I
something.
assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC Security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
Yep, alright. Thank you for the info. I'm here on business. Whew. Ooh. Ooh. No breath there. Athena Tower. Now what is the entrance? That is, okay. That looks very weird.
Excuse
Hey,
me.
who? You go.
Oh, believe that Octavio, that liar, that manipulator, that.
Yeah, that, man who's charged you with theft?
Yes, the man who. Wait, what? He's accusing me of theft? The nerve of that Lothario! 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter!
Now what happened at Don's Roost?
It was supposed to be a romantic dinner, our last before we pledged our lives to each other. But an hour before, I decided to do some cleaning to calm my nerves. I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor, and out falls a napkin from the Don's Roost with a number written on the back. To think he had the audacity to schedule a
Wow.
date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just long enough for the waiter to serve us, then I went off!
Okay, so
Not just
you two were
dating,
dating.
Betrothed. And I have the engagement ring to prove it.
Yeah, is there any chance you two can patch things up?
No. There are some things in life that cannot be repaired. Cheating is his way of saying, I don't love you. And without love, what's the point?
Yeah, your ex claims that you stole that ring.
He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return.
Well, I need the persuasion points.
There, I'm not giving it to you.
Okay, so what is my goal here? To get, I got 3 turns for this. Yeah, just stop being stubborn and give me the
I
ring.
am not being stubborn. I am being realistic.
Christ almighty. You know, your gift is conditional. It's only yours if you actually got married.
I think my lawyer would disagree. Either way, if Octavio wants to take me to court, then so be it.
You know,
Well, I was going to pawn it off. But what if I don't get a good
wow.
price? And every second with it is excruciating. Fine.
Good.
Extremely agitated, but I want no part of a UC prison. Here.
Yep. Thank you. I have no idea what I just said. I just lucked out there. Anywho, that's settled. Ooh, what a really long jog. Alrighty. Yep, there's that business concluded. Yeah, if he gives me a position to work full time, I'll do it. Oh, hey, Yumi.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I finished my investigation at the fight at Don's Roost.
Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back?
What's its value? Undetermined. Okay,
All right.
still working on it.
Let me know when you do.
Let me see that ring. Okay, yeah, I'll just give it to him.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
perfect.
finished the investigation.
Did you manage to get the ring back?
Yeah,
Excellent.
here you go.
I'm sure the victim will be pleased to know their property has been returned. You acquitted yourself well again. I dare say you might have a knack for police work. Here,
Thank you.
take this. It's well deserved.
Yep, you got 2,000 creds there. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, yep. Let's go ahead and get that cargo.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Yep, everything's good. I just got done with my shift.
Just one point.
A diplomatic visa?
Oh, my ship is here right now. Ooh. There we go.
Hey,
Hi there.
This really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with?
Yeah, why is this area locked
Security
off?
impounded a ton of cargo and didn't have storage space for it all, so we're holding on to some of it until they can run inventory. So, you need something? Or
How often does UC clear out the impound storage?
Not really sure. Whenever they get through their backlog, I guess. There a reason you're asking?
Yeah, you've got cargo that was impounded. And I need to access it.
I can't really just let you in there.
Okay. Need to get 4 persuasion points. You can't just have anyone going through. I get it. Must be hard to say no all the time.
I'm not falling for that.
Ew.
You're not getting past me.
I will.
I heard you the first
you're
time.
missing that one.
Didn't care then either. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna need you to clear out of here, or else I'll have to call security.
Oh boy. Let's just say I'm gonna save the game real quick. What? No digipicks?
Keep your eyes open and watch your step, okay?
ID card reader.
Watch for the engine blast, will ya? They'll pull you right over.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to come back and conclude that at a later date. Let's go ahead and do this then. As long as the controller stops being stupid.
Is there a problem? Something to report?
I'm thinking I should just do that.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty.
Alrighty. Commercial district.
Sir?
Wow.
Come on, I can make it.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow. Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
Okay. Okay, about us, our mission statement to deliver best quality improving life technology today before you need it tomorrow. Ryujin Industries has been leader in technology since its creation. We strive toward advancement and believe there is always room for improvement. Fulfilling customer desires our #1 goal. I'm not going to read all that. Job application. It's being answered in order for application to be submitted. How many years of no idea. No idea. Basic knowledge. Medium. I'm gonna blatantly lie here. Do I have a criminal history? No. Okay. Thank you. If it's telling me to go to the spaceport, I know exactly what it's telling me to do. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the main quest here.
I'd hate it if a single disease could wipe them all.
I'm so excited to see
There we go. They call this a shortcut. A Freestar Collective.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the...
Hold on, hold that thought. Okay. Let's pickpocket people now. Succeed 5 pickpockets. Nice.
other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Okay.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Where's keys? Lovely.
So outlandish. All the phenomena we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory.
You two.
We appear to have a visitor.
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked, asked me to deliver the artifact. It doesn't matter, I have your artifact. Who are you? Why don't we start with telling me about Constellation is? What Constellation is. You know, Pirates attacked. Bear asked me to deliver the
I
artifact.
see. Bosco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
Ugh, this is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
It was bright. It was bright lights and music. I'm not talking about this. That thing almost killed me. How many times has this happened? Who else had these visions? Yeah, no, I'm not talking about this. That thing almost killed me.
So something did happen. Barrett mentioned a loss of consciousness last time he found an artifact.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened
What?
or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Okay.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
Oh boy.
That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on,
I guess so.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment,
Yes.
but what are we going to do about our new friend?
Yeah, what about me?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Yeah, you want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
How much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Alright, I'm in.
You
Tell
should
me
take
what
some time
happens
to get
next.
settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me
Alright.
when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition
Some
to
credits?
credits, why don't we set you up with
Oh.
a backpack with some boost capability? Hmm? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Nice. Sorry, cough there. Launch key added. Back to who?
I
You.
am at your
I'm
service,
exploring.
Captain.
Ooh. Basement. Ooh, pharmaceutical lab. Antibiotics. Bandages. Health paste. Nice. Injector. Nice. Weapon workbench. Ooh. Quick muzzle. Hmm. Oh. Never mind. Can't really do much yet. Spacesuit. Industrial. Research lab. Anywho. Yeah, this area is huge. Oh, the well. Oh wow. You know, I'm going back in there. Okay. Controller being stupid again. Let's go upstairs. Lovely. I'm going back in. Nice. Bedroom. Bedroom. Bathroom. Bedroom. Bedroom. Storage room. Bedroom. Fancy bedroom. Another bedroom. Ooh. Aw. Looks like we got ourselves a little bar up here. Stop back down. Where's everyone?
Feel free
Old
to
man.
help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Yeah, these artifacts came out of
The
caves?
second one was on Kazal, buried, the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Yeah, all I know is I've never experienced anything like it.
It sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
What brought you to Constellation?
There was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Nice.
Take care of yourself.
Take it you're Walter?
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been called
Still
worse.
doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, I hope drinks are at least
Yes,
free.
well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, So I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Alright. Yeah, what kind of company is Shroud? Whatever that
Most
is.
well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Alright.
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Not really. You mean, have I experienced something like this before?
Or anything else. You'll have to forgive me. I don't know you as well as the others here. If you weren't so new to the group, I might already know the answer.
Well, I haven't hit my head recently, if that's what
Not
you're
exactly,
asking.
no. But I suppose it doesn't matter. You saw something. Barrett saw something. That's an unlikely coincidence. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Nice. So, what's your role in Constellation?
Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Alright. But this isn't where I'd expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Alright.
Remember,
thank you.
You're representing all of us out there.
Okay.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts.
Isn't there another person?
That
I
doesn't
can't
sound
remember.
crazy, does it?
You've got something for
Anywho.
me?
Yeah.
So,
Let's talk.
are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Yeah,
We're
I'm ready.
going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Other people have
We have
artifacts?
to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle. Resource to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way. To put pieces like this together.
Yeah, what's the UC
A volunteer
Vanguard?
force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Well, good chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Yeah, if this cancellation
You mean
happens.
besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Okay, got it. You and me until we get that
You'll need to head to
artifact.
Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
What do you mean? You don't care if I still, as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Alright, understood.
Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Alright. I follow you. Or you follow me. You're coming, right? Yep, she's coming. Sorry, I got another message from a friend. Where are we going? That way. Got it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't quite get your name. Sarah.
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
Real quick, let's trade gear. I'll just take your bullets.
Feel free to drop some stuff into my bag.
Oh,
Until
anyway.
later.
Yep. I think we're going the wrong direction. Awesome. A solid tree. If I recall correctly, I pissed them off in an alternate timeline. Hi.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
Alright.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Wait, I was born in the UC. I'm not a citizen already?
Oh, sorry, but no. UC citizenship is all earned based on service. They should have covered this in your civic lessons. Go figure.
What's the
Colonies volunteer
Vanguard?
fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Yeah, sure. Sign me
Excellent.
up.
Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
Okay. Yeah, well, anyway.
What can I do for you, applicant?
Yeah, why does UC need foreign pilots to fly for
The
them?
military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from. In their eyes, it was UC or bust. The creation of the Vanguard was an acknowledgement by the brass that maybe not all the galaxy's greatest pilots went through a UC flight school. So it's the Vanguard's job to find them and get them to fly for us.
This building is called MAST, right? What kind of name is that?
MAST is short for Military Administrative and Scientific Triumvirate. From here, the three co-equal divisions of the UC government work together to advance the cause of the colonies. Be that through mutual defense, political and diplomatic strength, or scientific discovery. Now, serving any of the UC's divisions grants citizenship, but scientific and admin positions in the UC tend to be real competitive. Understandable. Most people would prefer to earn their citizenship behind a desk rather than in combat. Not something I'd ever choose for myself, but understandable.
Alright, I'm curious, how long have you been with the Vanguard, Commander?
Me? 6, 7 years now? Was a recon squad commander in a former life, so it wasn't too big a jump bossing around foreign pilots instead. But Vanguard's been a quality assignment. Meet new people, judge them on a series of diverse criteria, get them out there helping people who need it.
Alright.
Sure thing. What do you want to know? Just hop into
where
the
do
elevator.
you register?
You want the button for Vanguard Orientation Hall. Register yourself at the terminals in the lobby, and the exam system will get you to where you need to go.
What kind of work would I be doing for you guys?
Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy, or you might be called up to help the Science Division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there.
Alright. Can you tell me about the exam and this probationary
For the
mission?
exam, we'll be putting you through a combat flight simulation. Let us see your piloting skills, evaluate how you behave under pressure, all without any risk of you inadvertently getting blown out an airlock. For the probationary mission, though, we'll be sending you out on a job all on your own. The specifics of the mission vary by what's available at the time. But we're not about to ask you to storm a Crimson Fleet base or whatever. At least, not on Mission 1. More likely, you'll be making a drop-off to some UC citizens in an area that's outside normal naval patrols. There'll be a risk of hostile contacts, but that's far from guaranteed. I'll keep an eye out for your results. Something wrong with the
Anyway,
exam?
we had some Constellation business to discuss.
Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Wait, yeah, what's
You
wrong
kidding?
with the Sol
Lowest
system?
posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Wow.
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Nice. But if he's on
What?
patrol, won't that put him
Sol
at risk?
system is as quiet as a coffin. It'll be fine.
That means it's not going to be fine.
I'm sure you two can handle it. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Bar in a spaceport. Sounds like
It's
fun.
definitely a lifestyle. Burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you.
Alright. But unfortunately, I'm also getting a little bit tired, so I'm just gonna call it here with a short stream. Thank you for any of you for watching.